Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Lynn Humphrey, and I'm owner of BusyTurtle.com. It's an online informative website, fully dedicated to providing information on events and etc. I am also involved with the T. Thomas Fortune Cultural Foundation since 2013, and the opening since we opened on May 2019, and we are open Monday, Sunday, Saturdays and Sundays 1 to 5. And I am the librarian at our Carrie Smiley Fortune Research Library. And I invite, and you can come over and browse through our categories. And I'm sorry, like I said, it's a research library, reference library. So it's no lending. And you could come and browse through some of the research that I've done. And I want to thank Long Branch Library for choosing me to do this. Now here's the old entrance. And I remember many days walking up those stairs because I grew up on the north side of Long Branch. And here is the new entrance. Very handy and no stairs. Well, there's stairs when you walk in. So before I begin to talk about the African American read-in, let me tell you about some other reading days and months. I Love to Read Month is in February. National Reading Month is in March. There is National Reading Day that falls on January 23rd, an annual event aimed to encourage young readers to love reading. There is World Read Aloud Day that falls on the first Wednesday of February, founded by Lit World in 2010. The first Saturday of February is Take Your Child to the Library Day, which encourages families everywhere to take their child to their local library. April 12th is Deer Day, Drop Everything and Read, which is a celebration of Beverly Cleary. Now, okay, my maiden name is Cleary, and I'm told that she's some kind of relation to me, but I'm really not sure. And then August 9th is Book Lovers Day. September 6th is National Read a Book Day. And then next we have the National Endowment for the Arts Big Read. And approximately 75 organizations and communities of varying sizes across the country are selected to participate in this event. It occurs usually from September to June, and the application deadline is in January. And the programs include activities such as author readings, book discussions, art exhibits, and so on. And everyone gets to focus on one book from the National Endowment for the Arts Big Read. And then we have Read Across America, which was launched in 1998 by the National Education Association and guided by a committee of educators. This year-round program focuses on motivating children and teens to read through events, partnerships, and reading resources that are about everyone, for everyone. On March 2, 1998, the first Read Across America Day was celebrated, which happened to be Dr. Seuss's birthday. Scholars began to point out the racist illustrations and characters in Dr. Seuss's work. This cartoon by Dr. Seuss is attempting to get America to realize that the way they were seeing the war in Europe was foolish because they were acting like it didn't pertain to them. These racially stereotypical drawings were hurtful then and still hurtful today. However, his cartoons and books began to evolve and reflect his evolution, including later works such as Horton Hears a Who. On August 31, 2019, the NEA ceased their license agreement with Dr. Seuss's Enterprises. So now on to the African American read-in. Many years ago, I'm not sure when, I learned about the National African American read-in, and I began to spread the word. As I went around to local Black history events, I asked people I met if they had heard of this educational, informative event. Imagine my surprise when I learned that many people from all walks of life who did not know about it. At its November 1989 meeting, the Black Caucus of the National Teachers of English a professional organization whose mission since its 1970 founding has been to enhance the professional welfare of English language art professionals of African descent who work on all levels from kindergarten through graduate school. Accepted the Issues Committee recommendation that the Black Caucus sponsor a nationwide read-in on the first Sunday of February. At the request of educators, Monday was designated for educational institutions. So as you know, it is an event that's where you read a book by an African-American author. It was Dr. Jerry Cobb Scott, an active member of NCTE and the Black Caucus, who brought the idea to the committee. She was an active member of several professional organizations, including the NCTE, where she served as director, and member of the Commission on Language, the International Reading Association, and the American Education Research Association. She was winner of numerous awards for her work with literacy campaigns, author of numerous books, articles, and scholarly editions. The African American read-in was Jerry's baby. She gave birth to it, carried it, nurtured it, sustained it for its life. Sorry. In African American reading programs embody Jerry's spirit and her commitment to Black literacy and literature. It was envisioned that following a decade of rigorous campaign for participants, I'm going ahead of myself, would become a celebration for Black History Month. And it was in 1990 that the NCTA joined in sponsorship of the African American read-in chain. Schools, churches, libraries, bookstores, and community and professional organizations and interested students can take part. Choose a book, a poem, or a story by a Black author, and you can choose to either listen or to provide the readings. And it doesn't have to be in a large group or a public event. It could be as simple as bringing together family and friends in a private setting, or as elaborate as arranging public readings and media presentations. Participants, sometimes you can find a local author to read. This is my friend Carmen Rubin reading her book, Honcho Hates Mud. She's also the author of a couple other great, children's books, sorry. And I don't know if you know her, but she's been at libraries and done presentations, and she does wonderful, wonderful presentations. Or you can even get a performance artist like my friend here is Lorraine Stone, who performs as Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, and many others. And she always comes in full costume. And this is her website, which I run for her. All right. And then you might even find somebody like the Commissioner of Monmouth County, who just read for me the other day on February 19th. And so be sure, I'm sorry, I'm a little mumbly here. Be sure to visit the website to learn more and get involved next year and everything. Now, when you do host an event, you're responsible for submitting the location, number of attendees, and books featured about your event to be included in the yearly report card as a measure of the global reach of this program each year. And the report card doesn't go until about mid-March. So these events do not have to be just during Black History Month. So long as you get the report in by March, the middle of March, you're good to go. And I also have a Facebook AAR page. And if you don't know where you might pick up some books and everything, here's some places you might be able to look at and to get books by African American authors. The Barbershop Books, the Black Children Books and Authors, Books and Bros. Now, if this book here is more pertaining to young men between, I guess, 8 and 12 and things, and The Conscious Kid is also more geared to children. The Book Joint, Just for Us, and some of these things are also on Facebook and everything. This is Marley Dias. She's a young lady who came up with 1,000 Black girl books about books for young Black girls. And then I found this one just the other day. I don't know much about it. And then there's Reread too, another place you can look into. So I want to thank you for your time. Sorry, I might be a little fast there. Maybe we didn't need that much time. I speak really, really fast. Like I said, this is presented to you by Busy Turtle that I've been running since 2007. And I'm trying to get more word out about it. And I do help for sponsorship and everything. So I didn't add my last, there is my email. If you want to email me and about anything that I put up here, any of those sites, any of those people or anything, you can email me and I will get back to you and let you know about anything you want to know. I'm more than happy. You can catch me on Facebook. I don't know if I put that up either, but I can send that to you. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So I think that's about it. I want to thank you again for being here and learning more about the African American Read-In, and hopefully next year we can be in person, because I've been to a couple of great events. I think it was in 2000, I don't remember what year it was. I'm not sure about what year, but Monmouth University did a great event, and they had many, mayors and people like that there. And all right, thank you. I'm sorry. Hi, Janet.
Hi. For the benefit of those watching the video, since those attending in person are library staff, the library participated in African American Read-In for the first time this year, and you can find a video of staff members reading children's picture books and or poems written by African American authors. That's on YouTube. Just search for the Long Branch Free Public Library channel. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed Lynn Humphrey's presentation, and I hope you enjoy checking out what the library staff selected to read.
Yeah, and I do have a video of the February 19th that I did.
Okay, people may want to contact you for that.
Okay.
Does anybody in attendance, any of the attendees have any questions for Lynn?
Hi, I'm here.
I'm going to put it in the chat in case. Okay, they're saying, both attendees are saying thank you. Molly says thank you, Lynn. Anna says thank you very much, Lynn. And we'll see if they have any questions. Give it a
Okay.
second.
I see the people. I don't see them, but I see the names and everything right now.
Yep, you should see them in the chat.
Yeah, for some reason I just don't see it. It's not working for me.
Okay, no questions from Molly. Wait a sec, see if Anna has any, and if not, we will end the recording.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it looks like that's.
When you get a little